how everything looks, but we are zoomed in a fair amount more. We may have to zoom out a smidgen as well. But this is our Leviathan Dreadnought. We got the legs done. We got the crotch done. We got the legs on. That's an extra foot plate for the spare foot, excuse me. What was I going to do? That's the blank chest plate here. And I have a blank... this is his, like, hat. We went with this one rather than this one. This is like the blank one, but this is, I don't know. Hopefully the correct fancy one, and it obviously goes in here. Like so. But not now. It doesn't go there now. We have to do other things first. Today, and obviously I've got his helmet. Right there, it needs a bit of smoothing and such things, but we're not going to worry about that today. Today, we are going to be worrying about... I'm going to put the flamer together. I think I want flamer over Volkite. I'll probably build them both and then just blue tack them in and make my mind up later. I don't think I can really be bothered with magnetizing that particular thing. Obviously, we've done this part. Flamers goes into the things there. Unsurprisingly. Hey, Mike. The big boy. Yes, indeedy. Right here. Gone together pretty well. There are a couple of tight-fitting bits. For example, well, in fact, these, like, where these joins are, I had to really put some pressure on there. I had to put like a huge amount of pressure on there while it was gluing, and it separated ever so slightly. So as you can see, there is a tiny bit of a gap along here. I mean, it's almost flush. The tolerances on this kit are really fine, and in fact, I almost didn't have to glue in this part right here. It slid into place, and it was a really tight fit anyway, and I had to almost I have to sort of give it a fair bit of welly to take it apart again on the dry fit before we glued it in, but it's a very tight fit. However, we're not worrying about that. Oh god, his head keeps falling off. We're going to try and do the... I'm going to build the Phosphex bomb launcher. I'm also going to build the flamers. That's C58, C60, and C59 and C60. So let us get those done. These are both C60s. These parts right here. Mike, how you doing today? What's the news? That's the Phosphex bomb launcher. These are the flamey boys. I meant to set up a Discord link for Nightbot, but I made a mistake and didn't, so hopefully what I'm going to do is I'll generate a link over in Twitch and import it into Nightbot here. Very shortly. And we need the other flamey bit. The other grill. There it is right there. Yeah, it's just a sort of relatively quick stream. I just want to get the flame weapons done, and I want to get at least one arm built for YouTube. In fact, I'll just build one of the flame weapons. We can always revisit the other one if we get time, but it's seeing as they're just mirror images of each other, I don't really need to build both arms for YouTube. Obviously these will get turned into videos after the stream finishes, like they stay as live videos. So as long as we go through the process of one, we'll be okay. In fact, what I am going to do, I have been been recording painting an Emperor's Children miniature today, or a bit of it. We are making a bit of progress on him. A tiny bit of progress. The purples are a lot of work. I'm really straining to not use magenta. Okay, where is... Must be in this mode. We went down there. Oh, hello. Digital's at... We're on 4 times. There we go. That's better. Unbelievably bored at work for the last hour or so, wrapping some things up and ready for the weekend. Oh god, well I hope that last hour of work goes quickly, dude. What are your plans for the weekend? What have you got going on? Hopefully some relaxation is going to be quite a large part of that weekend for you. I've got to... Normally, Saturday morning I'd be recording an unboxing video. I've already recorded it. I haven't ordered anything this week. I was really tempted to order the Chaos Cultists. In fact, I still might, but I just thought, for the moment, use that extra time and I can record painting the rest of that Emperor's Child tomorrow. Emperor's Children miniature tomorrow, and then start on the next video as well, which is the Iron Warriors. I won't be weathering them at all. No, I know, Mike. I know. It's I figured out how you were. It is weird using your rather than your real name rather than your Twitch name, I guess. Got to set up your display case and dust off literally every mini that I have painted. Oh, very nice. What display case did you go with in the end? I'm gonna have to, like, I've got a sort of small wall-mounted display case, which in fact used to be in fact it's not. That is in fact I think an old IKEA one, but what I was thinking of, what my mother used to have was like back in the olden days of printing, they had drawers, like very slender drawers. They were like, you know, that fat, 3 or 4 inches or whatever, and then all of those drawers were separated into little sort of rectangles like this, like, I don't know, however big the drawers were. They were sort of this tall, that wide, and they all had like the individual letters of the alphabet in print, like in the sort of block. So that was a really good thing. My mother had one of those for, I can't remember what she had it for. It was a collection of some variety. But I was thinking that might be quite a good thing for like single miniatures of certain sizes. I mean, it's probably not going to be ideal for everything, but anyway, let's get this together before we just end up getting really sidetracked. So this just goes, the 2 scoops go over the 2 little bobbles there. I completely forgot to order more glue, so we're on a roll there. Dude, I actually forgot I got it 2 years ago and have been... Oh, God, oh really? Oh, okay. Well, as long as it does the trick. Need to get some sort of tackle box. Yeah, those are really good. Like I have a tackle box up in the attic for such things, although I keep forgetting to use it. Right, there we go. That is one flamer thingamajiggle. Gonna need a bit of tidying up. Yeah, the tackle box, I think I've used one of those basically ever since I was like a teenager. I remember I had all my paints in it. I remember, in fact, I had like all my inks in it. I had my Vortex blue ink, which I spilled on the old Sisters of Battle Rhino. Sorry, Immolator. Yeah, it was a bit of... Okay. Yeah, so they are definitely a good thing. Now, I've got, before I get completely sidetracked talking about the good old days, we have a couple of little circular little thingamajigs, and they go in like... Oh, hello. Is it? It's obvious which way it goes in. I mean, it should be. Need to, yeah, so I don't know about, like, when I move house, I'm gonna have to get some kind of drawers for... Is this the way it goes? I think that's the way it goes. Like so. With the sort of cable on the outside. So that's how it goes in pretty nice and easily. I'm gonna see what... Actually, hold on. Hold on. Let's get at the hip piece. That goes in right there, okay? So, I mean, those look like magnet welds to me. Right there. In fact, hold on. In fact... I've got some magnets right here, in fact. I don't think I've got the right size ones. No. I've not got the right size ones. That is a shame. However, those do look like fat magnet wells. That is too big. I mean, I suppose I could get just... Oh, hello. Where have you gone? You little rascal. Okay, so... I wonder how deep that is. That's kind of... 1, 2... 2 mil deep. By... Thankfully, I've got a ruler. A ruler here. All the way from America, in fact. 3 mil wide diameter? That's the word, isn't it? Three mil diameter by 2 millimeters. So what I am going to do is I'm going to order some of those and kind of plop them into place. That is 1 mil deep though. So it's 1 mil deep. And 2 mil deep, but they're both 3 mil. Just so we know. I'll have to remember that, folks. But then they just, you just can slide them in. Frankly, I don't think I'll need to worry about it right now. Like, there seems to be enough, like, friction to keep it in place for the moment. So I don't need to worry. However, it should be relatively easy to do after the after the fact. Alright, so we can pretend we got the other flamer done, even though we haven't, but we're going to pretend. Alrighty-ho. So, let us look at... I was going to start doing these at the end of stream last time, so C71, C72. Let us get that looked at. If I can... Unless we've already done it. No, there's C73. I was almost going to do it at the end of last stream, on Tuesday. C71, C72. However, I did, I did not. Although I may have removed... There's C72. We need you, my friend. Yoink. And we're just going to do one arm, just for the dreaded YouTube. And then... Where's the other bit? Hello, Tubbs. Oh, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place like some I don't know, something or other. By the way, if you have liked the stream, that is fantastic. Also, I've got no idea if the alerts work. Thank you for liking. By the way, thank you for liking the this stream. It's only like they're only a little shorties before we have. I take a half-hour break, then I get into the Twitch stream. It's just so I can basically get my mind in streaming mode, although I do have a large coffee break, although I've already got coffee in front of me, but I will have another coffee very shortly. Tubbs, you saucy rascal. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, so these are just like sort of pre Twitch stream things. When I desperately try and find things on... Oh! No. Desperately try and find bits on the sprue. And completely fail in that task. And chat has moved again. You didn't want to like, but your arm was twisted. Listen. It's, I hate... It's a word... I'm going to use a word I hate. But it's, frankly, I've given up trying to find a suitable one which suitably conveys my appreciation. Thank you. It as the adverts say, every little helps, and all that sort of stuff. I don't know if you get that advert. I don't even remember who does it. Is it Tesco? Asda? Oh, I can't even remember now. Anyway, they don't sponsor us, so whatever. I am groovy, baby. I am groovy. Thank you very much. We have been building. We did the unboxing video for this Leviathan last week. Normally, I try and do an unboxing every week and a painting video. 4 little hour streams, such as they are, just for the moment, and 3 streams a week over on Twitch, where we're currently painting up the Rhino. The hell is that noise? What's your plan for the weekend? Are you going to have an absolutely magnificent weekend? I certainly hope so. Yeah, and as for YouTube, the thing is, like, I don't know. I've been streaming on Twitch for 4 years now. Started our 5th year. I should have really done some more YouTube stuff a long time ago. Wasn't really sure what to do, truth be told, but I've started finally, and hopefully it will give us a little bit more help where, you know, when it gets to the good name of getting the good name of Badger out into the wild. We are currently, so we did a Dark Angels painting video. I'm recording painting an Emperor's Children miniature right now. So this is making a bit of progress. I've got to do like little bits of the backpack and stuff. Then I got an Iron Warriors video to do, then White Scars, then this, then that, then the other. And I need to find... Oh, I found it. See? Oh, God. Oh, bloody... Oh, cranky. There's C71. It was right in front of me the entire time. So doing the arm... I've got a very fun list planned using Dreads. Tell me more. Tell me more. 2 library. Are we talking Blood Angels here? What blend of and for what like what game are we talking about here? Obviously Dreads narrows it down to 40k. And Horus Heresy. Redemptors. Okay, so 40k. 3 fully loaded Redemptors with plasma, disgusting. 3 Leviathans, Melter Lance, disgusting. Stormraven gunship. No. Tubbs, I don't hate them at all. I've got hiccups. However, I've also been working on a list for my Blood Angels. In fact, I was eyeing up my Lamatis conversion earlier today, thinking I really must finish him. So this is my Lamatis conversion. In fact, you'll see his head whenever I use the glue. There's his head scowling at me, going, "Oi, why have you not finished me yet?" I was trying to think of the list. I thought of a variety of lists. It's mostly I was wanting Death Company heavy. I did think of one list with... Chat's disappeared. Chat, I know you're... I've recorded you. You said you hate flames and skulls and pointed at me in the chat. Tubbs, I would never call you out. Much. So... the list I've got... one of them had a Stormraven in. One of them had a Storm Raven and 10 Death Company without jump packs. What else with that list? I think the list I've currently got my brain on is 2 Dreadnought drop pods. There was a flying Dreadnought, so the Librarian. And I was trying to cram as many as I could in, but also get some Death Company in. Oh, one part of the list was a Megalodon. Oh, a Megalodon, a Mastodon, its twin brother. A Mastodon with 2 Dreadnoughts in and 20 Death Company, plus 20 Death Company, 15 Death Company, plus like two chaplains and something. I don't know. It's pretty disgusting. Obviously, you need to get yourself a Mastodon. It would be rude not to. All right, let's get this bit together. We're going to get this one. We're going to get one arm finished before stream does its thing. What's going on here? Oh, okay. That's the joint there that goes into the arm socket, if you will. So my mind is telling me where. No, hold on. There are some thingy-majiggles. Hold on. We're gonna get there in a second. My God, this is maybe I shouldn't stream this live. Just shows how slow my brain works sometimes. It's very slow. So yeah, we will be doing a Twitch stream while I'm playing for time on this. What is going on with this? Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Right, so this... Aha! Oh, hello. Hello, Betty. You... What? This is really hurting my brain. Okay, so... Goes like that, apparently. Alright, that took way too long. That took my brain way too long to figure out. I was trying to make it fit flush, but how is... Okay, well, bearing in mind I do have the resin bad boy as well. Just the basic bland one, if you will. So that's how that... Okay, so can I just glue this quickly together, and then I will get to your question. I'll answer your question with all the eloquence that I can muster. And as we all know, that is a huge amount of eloquence. Alrighty, dighty. Bang! Alright, I know I need to put a bit up the side, but we haven't done that yet. Right. What I will say is, like with the Rhino, it's a lovely kit. It's a lovely kit. What I will say though is some of the fitment is incredibly the tolerances they've got within this kit are very, very small. So like for example, when these two bits were attached like this, so you attach this plate here, this plate here, there was a fair amount of glue there, and I applied a lot of pressure right here because there's the joint. Even after the glue had kind of melted and glued sort of smushed together, they separated slightly, so there is a tiny bit of gap filling there. It's barely noticeable, but it did separate a smidgen. So that is a tight fit, and yeah, this bit here in fact. So this bit here is a separate piece. And that slides in. I almost considered not using any glue for that. Obviously, I have but I had to give it a fair old sort of wiggle to sort of remove it. So good. It's a good kit. It's only claws and seed drills. Like, this is the only kind of weaponry you get with it. So enough for 2 hands of choppy chop or 2 hands of drilly drill. I'm hoping they'll drop the weapon sprues later. Are you happy with the well, I've only so I was going to do a comparison video at some point once I've got them both built. So this is my Leviathan, the resin one. Obviously, we've got a bit more yellow to put in there before I put the helmet in. But if we look at this side here and this side here, this is missing the exhaust. Let me see if I can locate. No, that's the wrong one. Where's the correct exhaust? This is hold on, are you ready? This is exhausting. There we go. I can't find the correct one. We'll just do the mirror image, shall we? So detail wise, I would say they're pretty similar. This, like, for example, that's got extra. If you look on the underside there's extra detail on the resin one. Suppose you don't particularly need it on the plastic one. I mean, how often are you going to be looking under there when you got some like shoulders and guns hanging off there? I would say size-wise, they appear to be pretty similar. It looks to me like the plastic one is ever slightly No, I'd say they're very similar in size. Obviously, like, bits and pieces are going to be different. Yeah, I don't know. As for, like, I'd say the similarities, they're pretty bloody similar. I mean, hold on, I know I have a we're going to use the resin one. Actually, hold on. I was going to show you resin parts attaching to other resin parts. That would be useless. If you had to order 3, would you order resin or plastic? Well, I'm just trying to remember the resin kits. How many feet options do you get? For the plastic kit, you get 1 flexi foot like this, and two flat. Oh, hold on, let's get the. I haven't glued the base to that one on properly. There it is. Okay, so you get 2 flat feet like this, and you get 1 sort of bendy, I'm running, or I'm just about to step on something and crush it foot. And so that is, I don't know, it could be a consideration. Like, weight-wise, I do like the kind of the weight of the resin ones. I would, like, if I had a Blood Angels army, I would absolutely get certainly, like, regardless, I would get one of the, like, the fancy Blood Angels Leviathan, and then 2 plastic ones, probably. You know what I mean? That's what I would probably do. I know that's not quite answering your question. I do like this kit. I would wait for the auxiliary arm sprues to drop. Well, hopefully that's what they do at least. Are you looking? Blood Angels one is your fancy? Yeah, I might get one as well, Mike. I am tempted to get one, obviously, because I am a full-time Blood Angel supporter. Not really. But I do have a few Blood Angels I want to get painted up, so I would be tempted to get one. Food. Oh, man, I need to get some food. What was I doing? Oh, this thing. What are we all eating today? I don't know what I'm going to eat. I'm going to have a very quick snack between this stream and the Twitch stream. I am going to start doing like a weekly kind of look at people's miniatures that they've dropped into, like, the specific Friday Friday Twitch stream. Let's look at your stuff channel on the Discord. I don't think we've got anything in there this week, but hopefully next week we can have a look at some stuff. Okay. So this bit goes into... Did I chop the right bit off? Yes, I did. Mike, you should treat yourself and... Oh, okay. You should treat yourself and get that. Get that Leviathan soon. If White Scars get customs... Yeah, I was... It boggled my mind, that did. It boggled my mind. I was... Of all chapters, I was thinking Iron Hands would get one. I thought they would get one. I mean, obviously I would have loved Imperial Fist getting one. I'm genuinely surprised Ultramarines didn't get one. As for the Traitor Legions, I mean... A fabulous Emperor's Children one. That would have been pretty sweet. What's up, Jammy? How's it going? Iron Warriors. How could... Yeah, sorry, Iron Warriors. How did I forget that? They do have the sweet Contemptor one. I do have that one. I will be painting that up on... Well, wherever I'm going to end up painting that. I don't want to say I'm going to paint it up for YouTube and end up accidentally painting it up elsewhere. Let me glue this thing on before I forget. Hold on. Yeah, Iron Warriors absolutely could do with one. That makes sense. It's like that friend whose parent bought them a nice car back in 8 and then they still hated it. Oh god, yeah. I'm trying to imagine it's been in that situation anyway. I mean, my very first car. My very first car was a... Oh, hello. It was a... What the... No, I've completely... Oh, okay, hold on. My very first car... There we go. My very first car was a Mini City 1000. It was a Mini City E, I think. So it had a 1 litre engine. Oh, it was a rust bucket. It was a complete and utter rust bucket. It had some awful carburetor on. No fuel in... Well, it wasn't like sort of... Oh, it was just a complete disaster. It was blue. It was primer coloured. There was one door which was orange because it was just replaced. And it was rust. Man, I loved that thing though. Oh god. I absolutely loved it, but I used to come home for the weekends from college. Do a bit of driving, but on like Monday morning when I drove back to college, I had to leave at like 5 in the morning. I can't believe I got up at that time. Anyway, so every time I left, my mum would hear the car starting up, and she was sort of like, is it going to start today, or do I have to go and give the bloody car a jump start? There was a lot of jump starting required. That's for sure. A Praetor would be nice. Oh god, yeah. Why have we got on a Praetor? Why don't we have a Praetor yet? I managed to get my hands on old Narek Drager off eBay. I don't entirely know if it was a genuine one. I suspect it was a, you know. But I've got him. I've got him painted up. Okay, so we have a... Hold on. This... We've got to get a fancy bit in there, but this is... Like that. I still see my car first. Oh, really? Oh, really, Mike? How's it? What was your first car? What other? I've had quite a few minis. I had to sell my last one because I finally got to the point where I kept having seizures and my driving license kept going, and as a result of that, like the cars kept breaking down because they were used. They just had to sit outside. I don't have a garage or anything fancy like that. We're gonna get D1, D17. If I can remember where that is. Is that on you? This is D. There it is. 17. In fact, that might actually give me a help because I have a similar looking part for this thing. And I was eyeing it up thinking I couldn't figure out what the hell it was for. Now I know. Happy days. Hold on. So I got a couple of these things and I was staring at them going, I've got no idea what this is for. This came with the storm cannon kit, right? Storm cannon array. And it just did not click until just now, until I looked at that thing. And so it fits somehow like that. I'm going to have to glue this in afterwards. Oh, that's good. Happy days. It was a 2004 Mustang. My God. Enjoyed it, but not comfortable at all. It was a disgusting traffic cone orange. I don't know. That remind when you say that, the first thing in my mind is the Dukes of Hazzard. I can't even remember what car they had, but wasn't it that sort of orange? Okay, so we got the right part. Let's glue this bad boy in. Dukes of Hazzard, man. That was... I used to love all those shows back when I was a kid. Growing up. A-Team, Knight Rider, Street Hawk, Airwolf. Knight Rider. MacGyver. That sweet, sweet mullet. Oh my God. What a time to be alive. The General Lee was a rather... Oh, okay. That was a lot brighter. Do not bring up Airwolf. Why not? We got issues here. We got issues here. The colour was similar. I've never even thought... well... Just need to get yourself... slide yourself... God, I was going to say... The turn of phrase I was about to use was completely skew with. Anyway, I was going to say... Slide yourself into a pair of Daisy Dukes and you'll be good to go. Generally was a bit brighter, was it? Tell you what, those 70s muscle cars... There was a particular... Like, some of those colours, they were absolutely like that. Is it Applejack green? I know I've brought it up before many times. I can't help it. But I absolutely adore that colour. Alright. I'm going to put this into place. There was a YouTube channel I was watching the other day. Can't remember what it was now. However, they had a 1/6 scale Airwolf, I think. Radio controlled. I think it was like at some air show, like in, I don't know, somewhere in Europe somewhere. It's a great color on the right car. Yeah, I mean, I think it's not for a sort of, it's not for like a an old granny or something, is it? It's got to be on a pretty bold car. So yeah, I could see it on kind of like a muscle car or something like that. Hold on, which part are we building? Let's go in. Oh, okay, all right. So this is this part right here. This is the new shoulder part. My friend had a knack for whacking Airwolf on when we were in the chopper. We'd been grinding on DayZ or DayZ. Tell me about. Did you play the stand? Do you play the standalone or the old plugin from the good old days? Which I was terrible at both versions. I love them. but I'm terrible. What got me into DayZ way back in the day was watching videos of Frankie on PC doing his sort of DayZ playthrough. You played Arma 2? Okay, so it was the mod, right? He'd start flying recklessly, crash, kill us all, and somehow survive. You're very bitter. Alright, so we're doing one shoulder pad. We don't need to... Folks, this is for a YouTube video, so we get turned into a YouTube video afterwards. It's just basically a replica of this same arm again. Like, same shoulder pad on the other side, so we can just pretend we've already done that. So that fits in there very nicely. There is a little hole there. I assume a power cable or something goes there. Yeah, I played Arma 2. I love Arma, but I'm also terrible at it. Like, I just wish I was a better sort of... I don't know. A better aim for one. I wish I was a better aim. Some things are just not going to be. Okay, so we do need to build this part here, which is like the elbow joint, D1 and D2 times 2, so 1 for each thing, and this is the elbow joint. That's the upper arm, that's the elbow joint, which attaches to the weapon. He did it 4 times. Flippin' Nora. Yeah, I would have been slightly miffed. D1 and D2, so they're right next to each other. Do you play Arma 2? Oh, sorry, do you play Arma these days? Sorry. I suppose that would have been a question. What I meant to ask, do you play the new version of DayZ or DayZ? Okay. Okay, let's put these parts together really quickly. Worst one was when he drove down a train track, crashed into an invisible pole, and everyone died but him. Did he have hacks on? Did he have like God mode on or something? Just didn't tell anyone. You don't really play it anymore? Okay. Do you play anything else? What the? Oh, hello, Betty. Okay. Clear that bit of glue up there. I'm drastically running out of glue. I hope I've got... Okay, so on Sunday evening at like 5-ish, my time, we'll be getting back to hopefully finishing the Kratos or the Kratos. That's the worst part. I dabble occasionally. Games don't really hold my attention like they used to. Oh, okay. I don't know. So that goes into here. Like so. Like I think I still really like playing games. For my sins, I still play Call of Duty. I hate Warzone because I'm absolutely terrible at it. I just like running around shooting people. In the game, obviously. I would, so like when Modern Warfare 2 comes out, like the re-release or whatever, the re-codding, I'm looking forward to playing that. And the new Vermintide game, Darktide. So D4 and D3. I'm looking forward. Are you? Wait, what? D3 and D4. What the? Oh, here we go. I'd play Call of Duty with my brother if they hadn't patched out the ability to like. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's that's not cool. That's definitely not cool. I don't know. Gone are the days where local sort of like LAN gaming was so awesome. Like I used to spend far too much time LAN gaming. Like when internet cafes were a thing. I don't even know if they still exist, to be honest. There's one I used to go to every Saturday after, like, when I went home from boarding school. There was an internet cafe I used to go to in London, New Oxford Street. Play hours and hours of Quake and COD and all sorts. And also check my email. What's up, Cloxon? How you doing today? Happy Friday. God, I almost forgot. Almost forgot the day. Laptops and mobile phones made them obsolete. Yeah, it still sucks though. Oh, this stream's almost over. We're almost going to be going straight into... Wait, hold on. We'll almost be going straight into the Twitch stream at this rate. Watson, I hope you're doing well. How's your Friday going? We're just slowly building this, as always. On Sunday's stream, I'm hoping we can build the Kratos. Get back to building that. I've got to start planning the paint job for this one, and I've also got to start planning the paint job for the Kratos, what exactly we're looking for. I'm going to go battle cannon for that, because apparently it's an auto weapon, and that goes well with sweet, sweet Imperial fists that we all know and love. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. Also, I hate gaming on the... What the... Chickens? Gaming on the mobile phone. This is very strange. I chopped off both parts of 4. I meant to get this one here. Oops, that was a mistake. Disaster. Utter disaster. That reminds me, I used to play in Ephilagus. To play more? Yeah. I wish it wasn't quite so expensive to get to my nearest town. Otherwise, I go there sort of every Saturday once I'd done my YouTube stuff. Almost every Saturday. All that kind of jazz. Busy at work. Started recess shading some Imperium Ultras. I saw your tweet. Sweet looking Ultramarines. About to photograph an ammo runt painted with astrogranites. Oh, bloody hell. Wait, is that camouflage or something? So what I've done today, I'm working on my next YouTube video. I've started painting this chappy up. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get him finished, and then that gives me a bit more time on Saturday. And so normally I would be recording a different video on Saturday morning, but I'll record hopefully that. It'll also give me some time to paint up Jeff here. Jeff, the Iron Warrior. I know he doesn't look like an Iron Warrior, but he will be painted up to look like one. So I know the time is about to run out for this stream as we prepare to go over to Twitch. And I definitely need to get a bite to eat. Okay, are you gonna fit together? Yes, of course you are, you little legend. Okay. Apply some sweet, sweet pressure to that bad boy. This attaches to this. This is our little elbow joint. This goes into here. So now we have a turny thing. Now the question is, ooh, Hello, Betty. The question is, will it attach? How does it, well does it attach the resin bits and pieces? Jeff's a great name. I have a Death Dread called Jeff. Yes, I would love to paint a Jeff Dread. Screw it, that's what it's being called now. I'm stealing your name. I'm running with it. I am not looking forward to that, Jammy. If you've seen the way I paint my Imperial Fist, my Iron Warriors, I sort of like get the shoulder pad. I stick a bit of tape over, like a big fat bit of tape over like that bit. So like this bit's yellow, then it's black, and then a tiny bit of yellow there. Just so it's technically a hazard stripe, but it's ginormous. Sort of, in my mind. Well then. Okay, that's what I wanted to test. Okay, so this is the elbow joint for the plastic Leviathan. This is the resin storm cannon. The fit is nice, like that. Alright, so there we go. So weapon-wise, that's a good thing. Maybe they won't release metal bits and pieces. Sorry, plastic. I'm really struggling with the words. Your contemptor is called Gregory. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I would love to paint a Death Dread up at some point. I always get tempted by Orc armies, which are just like either always dreads. Stuff like that. I will maybe eventually get an Orc army, but just not a Horde army. Okay, so that's taken us up to the right shoulder. An hour really isn't long enough for this. Unfortunately, that's what it is, and I've only just realised chat has been stuck in top chat rather than live chat, so have I missed out on anything? A contempt of Gregnort? Yes. Yes. Abso-bloody-lutely. Have I missed out on anything? I don't think I have. Floxen, have you liked the stream? That's the question. Have you liked the stream? Like an absolute legend. Alright, so we've got the arm done. What the? Oh, this is building the forearm. So we've got the upper arm done. We got to build a weapon system. So on Sunday's stream, folks, on Sunday's stream, what we will do is we will build one arm. We will build a drilly bit and a clawy bit, and then sort of like see which one we prefer. I think we're going with claws. However, we'll do both of them. We'll do the forearm. We'll sort of blue tack it all together so it's all kind of like red, you know, so we can see roughly what we're dealing with. And then we'll get back to building the Kratos, where we'll build one sponson and finish off the turret thing, and also the... I'm going to build it, but it looks ridiculous. The stupid... I don't know, the plate of, like, triangles. The dozer blade thing, which looks just daft. In my humble opinion. So humble. Of course I have. No, I know. Clockson, it's, well, you know, YouTube. Although I'm told dislikes count the same. Oh, it's all, what's the word? You know. It's all good, as long as they're seeing sort of people liking and commenting and all, making a video, like, you know, all that sort of stuff. 5 likes, engagement. There we go. I got to get my head around this YouTube stuff. Like, my titles, I know, are horrific. My title pages, I personally am starting to like them. I have started removing, like, the silly faces that I used to stick on them. Although I do hear that putting a human face on there, sort of like, people, like, I don't know, like it. I personally don't. It irritates me, but I am weird. Folks, what we're going to do is, I'm going to get some coffee, because my current coffee has gone cold. Sign into chat? What are you talking about? Can we even... There we go. Let me see if I can do a quick Twitch shout out. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go and get some food. It helps if I can type. Inhale that food. What we're going to do is, I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to be back to slapping on some paint on this bad boy at the speed of a startled slug. If we've got any pictures that have been put into the correct part of Discord, of my Discord, I suppose I should clarify, the one which says Friday Whip Gallery, we'll look at those photos. I also need to do a command for Nightbot to do the Discord thing here, but I've yet to do that, so I do apologise, but maybe in the future I'll remember to do something like that. So folks, I'm going to say thank you very much for hanging out with me today. You've all been absolutely marvellous. I'm going to go and have my break. I will see you very shortly. And also, I've got a video going live tomorrow morning, my time, here on YouTube. It's the Resin Leviathan, so now you know. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that YouTube glory. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. And, goodbye.